Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Live again with me, Chrissy, and of course, Slava doing all the background work as always. I hope you enjoyed the finale of the Marriage of Figaro just then. We chose that because we are going to be doing the Marriage of Figaro today. I hope you've all had a wonderful week so far. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I will say hello to everybody. Slava's just going to put all the comments up for me. Hello to Philip and Philippa Grant. Thank you so much for watching. And to Nino, thank you so much for watching as well. And Daphne And to Claudio, thank you so much for watching in Italy. To Ginny Barham, thank you so much. And Trudy and Trevor, again, thank you for joining us. And Tuomo, and David Rigsby in America, and Angela Barbrook saying, hope Mumsy's feeling better. Manic Universe says, good evening and greetings from Poland. This is my first visit here live, so I'm really looking forward to your sublime voice. Thank you so much. And sorry if that's obviously not your name, Manic Universe, so whatever your name might be. And also to William, hello to you in Namibia. Thank you so much for joining us again. And to Kenneth in America, all my crystal is put away. You're going to need it tonight because I'm going to be doing very high arias tonight. And I think it just skipped a bit for me, my love. Go up a bit, my sweets. Thank you. Kenneth, yeah. Hi, Kenneth. And Jane. Hi, Jane and Richard. And Kuha in Hawaii. Thank you so much for joining us. This is amazing. We've got so many people from all around the world. It's incredible. Hi to Amy, Ben and Elliot. And to Louisa from Otley. And Teresa and Philip and Fatima. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you like my... Oh, and to my mum in Russia. And to Mumsy in... the bungalow across the way. I hope you like my dress. It's another... Manic University. The real name is Katarzyna. Kate. Okay, Kate will do. Hello, Kate. Thank you so much for joining us from Poland. That's amazing. I hope you like my creation tonight. As you know, or people who've been watching so far, we're in a studio that we have in our garden, and it doesn't have any heating, so it's absolutely freezing. So in the summer, when we first started all these concerts in July, it was wonderful because we could... It was nice and warm. But now you can't really wear ball gowns without something around your shoulders, and because it was the 17th century today, I thought, no, it's 18th century, what am I talking about, 18th century today, I thought I would do my hair in a very 18th century way and try and find some way to jazz up the dress to make it look 18th century as if I'm actually in Mozart's time. So I hope you really like what I've done, and thank you so much for all your kind messages about my poor mum who fell over last week. Her face, the last few days, she's looked like the Incredible Hulk. She's completely got a green face because she obviously passed out on her face. She hit her face pretty hard. Her eyes completely black, but she is recovering. She's even having dinner with us this evening after our concert, so she's feeling a lot better. So thank you so much for all your kind wishes. She's a lot better, thank you. And it wasn't COVID, so it's all fine. She's absolutely fine. And Lynn says, hi Christina, so looking forward to tonight. Thank you, Lynn, bless you. And Avi says, love the dress and hair. Oh, thank you so much. And Claudia says, you look absolutely bellissima in your dress. Thank you. And GM says, good evening from Paris. Wow, thank you so much for watching in Paris. I hope you enjoy it. So tonight is obviously Mozart. And to Ruth, hi Ruth. Mozart has been my favourite composer, classical composer, since I was this high. I mean, I'm not much higher, to be honest, but I'm only 5'1" too. But when I was really little, Mozart's always been my favourite composer, and I always wanted to be Queen of the Night, and I managed to be Queen of the Night. I debuted in opera when I was 22 as Queen of the Night, so it's always been a huge passion of mine, Mozart. Now, these concerts, usually I talk a lot in between singing because it's been quite easy to, but with opera, it's quite difficult to be singing demanding arias and talking at the same time. So I do apologise if my voice goes a bit quiet after I start singing. Hello, Nigel Ingleton from the Vale Farm in Harkstead. Thank you so much. And to Daphne, thank you so much. These, and to John Hicks, sorry, I missed that, John. Thank you so much for watching. So these concerts, yes, I talk a lot usually, which has been lovely, and you seem to like it. I hope you like it. And so tonight I'm going to be doing some really demanding arias. I'm doing quite a lot of different operas from Mozart. We're doing The Marriage of Figaro, The Magic Flute. We're doing Don Giovanni, and I'm singing the highest ever written aria in the Guinness World Records, which was written by Mozart, and this was for it's Popoli di Tessalia, so I'll be singing that as well, and a few other things. But I'll be going through the opera with you. Hopefully my voice will be okay. But usually in an opera, it's 2 hours long, a normal opera, and the main singer, which is usually myself or some other soprano or a tenor, they usually only have 1 or 2 arias, really demanding arias, whereas tonight I've got 10 demanding arias. So do bear with me as I talk in between, because I'm not sure if I can talk in between. We'll see. It's going to be let's see what happens. Anyway, so let me start telling you about Mozart. So next week is Mozart's birthday. He would have been 265 next week on the 27th of January. And he was born in Salzburg. He was an absolute prodigy from the age of 3. He started composing at the age of 5. But some of his best and known work are in his few years before he died, so in his early 30s. He composed more than 600 different works, which are mainly symphonic, orchestral pieces, chamber music, operas, and choral music. And he's considered one of the greatest classical composers of all time. Even Beethoven composed his early works in the shadow of Mozart. And Haydn said, we will not see such talent again in 100 years. I think that's been more than 100 years since anybody's been like Mozart. It's 265 years since Mozart. So I think Edward says, De Höllerrache. Yes, I'm singing that as well. And is the highest note a B flat? My highest note is a C7. And yes, I have sung a B flat on YouTube doing the Doll song, but it's actually an A flat. So it is Io non chiedo, and it's in the Guinness World Records as the highest ever scored aria for human voice. I think that might have changed now, but when he did it, it was in the Guinness Book Records for a long time. Hi, Graham. He says, looking lovely, young lady. Can you please wish Lynn Forrest a very happy birthday? Love, Graham. Lynn, happy birthday. I should probably sing, shouldn't I? I'll sing you happy birthday now before I start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lynn. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lynn. Thank you, Graham, for that. Sorry, I didn't come in. Slava didn't. It's all Slava's fault. He didn't do that. It's not his fault, really. Thank you so much. And Alison Zani, thank you so much. So yes, he was in Vienna and Prague for a long time, and obviously I started my career in Prague, and I've sung on the stage that Mozart conducted on in Don Giovanni, which is absolutely incredible. I'll go through that with you a bit later when I sing from Don Giovanni. And yes, so Vienna was his sort of chosen place, but he had a real soft spot for Prague, hence the Prague Estates Theatre still do a lot of Mozart's operas because he was so prolific there. Hi Agatha Holland, thank you so much for watching. So the first one I'm going to do without further ado is for the lovely Terry Bryant, who lives up the road from us, and this is the beautiful Laudate Dominum. This was composed in 1780 by Mozart, obviously, and it's for soprano and SATB choir with orchestra, and the setting was composed for Salzburg Cathedral. The title was not Mozart's own and was added later by hand to his manuscript. It suggests the work was intended for Vespers, held on a specific day on the calendar of the saints. However, the saint in question, we do not know. We do not know if it was an exclusive one or if it was just generally for the saints. And this was Mozart's final choral work that he composed for a cathedral. And Laudate Dominum is Psalm 117. And the earlier setting is for a soprano like myself. with no choral interlude. But we today have the choral interlude. We have the beautiful Boni Pueri choir, the boys' choir that I worked with in Prague. So this is taken from my album with the City of Prague Philharmonic Orchestra. So I do hope you really enjoy Laudate Dominum. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm just going to look at some people's messages now. Rashka Bula, good evening from Felixstowe. Oh, you're in our town. That's wonderful. Hi to you. Thank you so much for watching. And Greg says, wow. Oh, thank you, Greg. And Mandeep says, stunning. And Lynn says, thank you for the birthday. Thank you, Lynn. And Agatha says, what a voice. Thank you so much. And Philip says, stunning performance. Oh, bless you. Michael, hi, Michael. I haven't seen you in ages, Michael. I hope you're well, having lunch at work and having a moment of peace while listening to this beautiful piece. Thank you and bless you. Bless you, Michael. I hope you're keeping really well in where you are. Tessa says, hi, Chrissy. Looking forward to tonight. Thank you, Tessa and Austin. Amy says, love hearing this beautiful orchestra too. And Louisa, thank you so much, Louisa. Wouldn't this be wonderful at Otley Hall? Yes, we must do it at Otley Hall. Hopefully this year, or hopefully. We were planning, aren't we, Louisa, to do something this year. It would be wonderful if we can. David says, beautiful. The voice leading is sublime in that song. Oh, thank you. Agatha says, brava. Madhu Bukchi, is that how I say your name? Beautiful. Or is it Ki? So difficult, like doing so many different languages. You never know whether to say chi, ki, kai. I don't know. Let me know. GM says, angelic voice. Thank you so much. And Daphne says, beautiful. Thank you. And Kuhar and Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Thank you so much for watching as well. And Kate says, this kind of music has been sorely missed for over a year. Thank you for the emotions. Oh, bless you. Thank you. And Erica Burrows, hi. Thank you so much. Lovely. Yes, Otley Hall concert, please, ASAP. Oh, what did you say? Okay, Slava says, on Facebook, if you would like to tag friends to come along and watch as well, you can on your pages. That would be wonderful. The more people, the better. In the comments, yeah. Carlos says, you deserve to be too famous. Oh, thank you, Carlos. Bless you. I hope one day Wonder Woman will be helping me. Tonight I was going to sing the Wonder Woman aria, but I did it for New Year's Day. So if you would like to see me singing the Wonder Woman 1984 aria that I sing on the Hollywood film, it's on our New Year's Day concert, Voi che sapete. So yeah, if you would like to see that, go back and watch a New Year's Day concert. We didn't do it because we thought we'd just done it only a few weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. So we thought we'll do different ones today and then we can do it again in the future. So during this pandemic, as you know, we have lost all our work. I haven't actually sung on a proper stage. I did sing in at Worsted Park for Opera in the Park. That was in August, which was wonderful just to sing to a few people. It had to be all socially distanced, of course, but I actually haven't been on an opera stage for over more than a year now. So I miss it dreadfully. I miss acting. I miss being on the stage with the orchestra in the pit. So tonight, I hope that you can kind of have a little feeling of it tonight. I know they're not really in the pit, but they were in a pit. When they recorded it, they were in a pit. So I hope you do enjoy this evening. I'm going to run you through 3 operas that I'll be performing for you. So I'll finish with Don Giovanni, but I'm going to start with my favourite, Die Zauberflöte, the Magic Flute. And I hope that you'll enjoy this. I debuted, as you know, as Queen of the Night at the Prague State Opera when I was only 22 years old. So last year. I'm joking. So I hope you like the Magic Flute as much as I do. And if you do enjoy tonight's concert, there is a GoFundMe link. We set this GoFundMe up last July for anybody who'd like to do virtual ticket each week. As I said, we've done since July, we've done every Friday a concert, literally non-stop. I haven't had a Friday off, which has been quite demanding, but I've absolutely loved it because so many people I know who are singers are not singing. So it's wonderful that I can sing to you, and thank you so much for allowing me into your home to sing for you. So if you would like to donate a virtual ticket, it goes towards us, living, and my career and setting these concerts up. It's a lot of work, so any little amount helps and goes such a long way, and I can't tell you how much I thank you for keeping us going as artists. So Die Zauberflöte is an opera in 2 acts by Mozart, and the work is from in the form of a Singspiel, a popular form during the time. It was written that included both singing and spoken dialogue, whereas, for example, Don Giovanni doesn't include any spoken dialogue. The work premiered in the 30th of September 1791 in Vienna, and just 2 months before the composer's premature death. In this opera, the Queen of the Night persuades Prince Tamino to rescue her daughter Pamina from the captivity under the priest Sarastro, which is her ex-husband, or the father of Pamina. He learns the high ideals of Sarastro's community, and Prince Tamino seeks to join it. Separately, then together, Tamino and Pamina undergo several trials of initiation, which end in triumph, with the Queen and her cohorts vanquished. Obviously, I'm playing Queen of the Night, who is quite an aggressive lady, which I love playing because it's complete opposite to me. So it's absolutely wonderful to play this part. The earthy Papageno, if you don't know, who accompanies Tamino, he's like the funny character. He fails all the trials completely, but's rewarded anyway with his ideal female companion, Papagena, and they have a beautiful duet, which I can't do tonight because I don't have a Papageno, so I'm just doing Queen. So this is for Amy. Sorry, Slava's. Oh, you're Papageno, yeah, but you can't sing. I need a singer. This is for Amy, Ben, and Elliot, because Amy asked me to sing this. Lots of people asked me to sing this, but especially Amy. So, so I hope that you enjoy this. So this is De Hellorache, and it's the Queen's main aria. And in this aria, she's not pleased with Pamina, her daughter, and she's telling Pamina that Pamina must go and kill Sarastro. And she gives Pamina this dagger, ordering her to kill Sarastro with it and threatening to disown her if she does not. And the literal translation is, "Hell's vengeance boils in my heart." Basically, she says, if you don't do it, I'm going to gather all the powers of nature and I'm going to kill you and disown you. So I hope you enjoy Queen of the Night. I'll just gather my breath before you press the play because it's a very quick start. Okay, I hope you enjoy it.
De Hellorache kocht in meinen Herzen Tod und Verzweiflung, Tod und Verzweiflung geflammet mich hier. Fühlt nicht durch dich, Sarastro Todesschmerzen, Sarastro Todesschmerzen, so bist du meine Tochter immer mehr, so
so much. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Oh, I can actually talk. That's quite good. I hope you enjoyed that. It was quite quiet in my ears, actually, the orchestra. So, yeah, thought you thought it would be. Yeah, oh well, never mind. I hope it was okay anyway. Yeah, hopefully. And thank you so much to Amanda, and to Kate says, may I ask what is the lowest and still comfortable note for you? It depends, because if I am singing, if I don't start doing all my high notes, I can actually sing probably a G below middle C. Is that right? Yeah. A G or F below middle C, which is, I think, quite good for a coloratura soprano. But if I start singing all the high notes that I usually do, I seem to lose a lot of them, and it's usually around an E or a D that I can get to. So yeah, it just depends. Yeah, that's my answer. William says, we are so grateful. Thank you so much, William. GM says, it's a pleasure and a privilege. Amy says, I love hearing you sing this. Thank you. Hi, Graham Bell. Thank you so much. Mozart would be so proud of you, Chrissy. Oh, I hope so. I hope he's listening. Daphne says, minor Liebeslied. And Adrian says, voice sounded good. Thank you, Adrian. Wow, these high Fs, such an ease. Thank you. Nino says, Laudate Dominum was nice and calm. Your Queen of the Night was amazing. Thank you so much. And Tuomo, thank you, Tuomo. And Edward says, great coloraturas. Thank you. And Claudio says, absolutely splendid performance, Chrissy. One of my favourite arias. And GM says, it seems so easy for you. Thank you. It's a lot of practice. It seems easy now, but it's been many hours and hours and hours of practice. David said, magnificent. And Amy says, wow, thank you so much. Lynn Forrest, wow, thank you, Lynn, on your birthday watching. Thank you. Ginny says, extremely marvellous. Louisa, wow, thank you. And Kuha, I love those high notes. Thank you, Kuha. Philip says, sounded beautiful here. Trudy says, brilliant. You transform yourself when you sing that. Oh, thank you so much. I'm telling you, though, it is really hard to sing that aria and not be like, I don't know, not have any audience, not have any orchestra. It's actually a lot harder than singing like the musicals I've been doing. This seems to be a lot harder. I seem to want to have people around me and have the conductor, and it is a lot more difficult. But thank you so much. And Adrian says, yes, you can go to a G below middle C. Thank you. Agatha says, oh, do I mean the octave lower though? Because middle C, no, because then it's high C, middle C, then high C, then a really high C, then I do the really high C. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. I need a piano. Agatha says Queen, and David says G3 is quite good. Thank you. Bless you. Thank you, everybody. So I wanted to sing more, but finding orchestral backing tracks is really difficult. So we found one website. Hi, John. One website where some of the orchestral backing tracks, you can buy them, but it's 40 euros a song? 40 euros a song just to use it, because you've obviously got to get licensed to use these songs. So really, we're quite limited. So if anybody knows an amazing orchestra or somebody who can do it on a synthesizer for me and create amazing orchestra backing pieces for me, that would be wonderful, because that's something I do need. So this next one, I'm going to go straight in so I don't talk too much. This is for Ron Davis. I don't know if Ron is watching tonight, but this is for you, Ron. And this is after the Queen's second aria, and this is Pamina, and she hears Tamino playing the flute, which summons her, and she tries to speak to him, but Tamino is bound by a vow of silence, and he cannot answer her. And Pamina begins to believe that he no longer loves her. And this is Ach, ich fühl's, and this is Oh, I feel it, it is gone, and she leaves in despair. So she sings this song thinking Tamino doesn't love her anymore. So yeah, this is for Ron Davis, so I hope you all enjoyed this one.
Ach, ich fühl's, es ist verschwunden, ewig in der Liebe Glück, ewig in der
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that one. Again, the backing track was a little bit quiet, so so I'm sorry about that. I don't know why the orchestra backing tracks always seem to be a lot quieter than the musical theatre ones, I'm guessing because they're real. I'm not sure. But anyway, hi Gina says beautiful. Thank you so much. And Tessa says remember that one from our visit. And John says, do we have Mutiny on the High Seas? Nope. Tim Holder, hi Tim and Gary, thank you so much for watching. Home territory, lovely, thank you so much. Adrian says a mezzo range is normally G below middle C. Anyway, you can sing. You can so sing superbly. Thank you so much. So as a coloratura, who knows? Amazing anyway. Thank you so much. Teresa says, I can't see Mozart. I can see, sorry, Mozart is your favourite composer. You obviously feel very comfortable singing him. Lovely. She says, thank you so much, Teresa. Yeah, I love Mozart. I love singing his work. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's lots of other arias I wanted to sing tonight, but I couldn't find the backing tracks for them, so I couldn't do them. So, which is a bit annoying. But David Rigsby says, I think it would be the bottom of G4 register, and even the top of G3 register seems a bit low. And Kate says, is Alleluia included in today's set list? It isn't, but I can do it. I'll do another one. I will promise I'll do another Mozart night because I've got so many arias to sing from Mozart. We're doing opera once a month. So because lots of people requested I do at least once a month opera. So every month I'm going to be doing one Friday night opera evening. I think next month is The Sound of Italy. So it'll be sort of things like Puccini and Verdi and not too heavy for my voice, but lots of things like that. So but yes, I will sing Alleluia, I promise you. I'll probably do it actually for Good Friday. I'm going to do a concert on Good Friday for Easter, so I'll probably do it for that one if you'd like to watch on Good Friday. Mike says, sorry I'm late, Chrissy. Got wrapped up in a call with my sister in Australia. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you for watching. So the next one I'm going to go on to is the highest ever written aria or scored aria for the human voice. Mozart wrote this in 1779, so this is the earliest work that I'm doing today. This is Popoli di Tessalia. It's for Trudy and Trevor Cameron, and it's one of my favourite arias to sing. It's the hardest aria for mostly any person to sing, but I love singing it because it's such a challenge. We found, I didn't think I'd be able to sing it today, but we found the backing track through this wonderful YouTube account called Antsy Chirps, they're called. I don't know the name of the YouTuber because when we were writing to each other, he or she didn't tell me their name, so I only know them as Antsy Chirps. But we wrote to him, and this is a channel, an educational channel for singers, and he or she plays the piano and does backing tracks. And it says on their YouTube that students or classical singers, opera singers, can use them as they wish for educational purposes or to record. So we got in touch because we wanted to know if we can actually use it tonight. And he or she, Antsy Chirps, said yes. And even yesterday did a new recording for me to make a different tempo for me. So thank you so much for that. I can't thank you enough. It'd be lovely to know your name. But anyway, so thanks to them, Antsy Chirps, I am singing Io non quiero tonight. I'm not doing the recitative because it's really long and it means the whole aria becomes nearly 10 minutes long. So I'm just going to do the main aria, which is the difficult bit. The recitative isn't that difficult. So this Mozart wrote for Aloisa Weber. So she was his sister-in-law and sort of known as Mozart's muse, because she had a voice very similar to my own. She could sing just as high as I could, or can. And this aria is famous for including 2 occurrences of G6, the G above high C, or 158 hertz. Is that what you say? By modern concert pitch. According to the Guinness Book of Records, the highest musical note ever scored for the human voice. However, there is an A6, which I can also sing, scored in Das Irrlicht, also sung by Aloisa Weber. I must sing that one day. Mozart completed this recitative and aria in Munich on the 8th of January 1779 as an insertion aria to the opera Al Celeste by Gluck. And it was written specifically to showcase the superlative vocal skills of Mozart's sister-in-law Aloisa. She was only 18 at the time, and however, sopranos who are able, it says here, who are able to cope with the aria's demands have been few and far between. Hence, the aria is usually omitted from the opera Al Celeste, and it's therefore been redesignated as a concert aria to be presented in concerts by such rare singers as are able to deliver its fiendishly difficult coloratura. Again, without further ado, I'm just going to quickly take a sip of water, just because usually I don't, but with opera, it's good to have a little bit of water. So this is for Trudy and Trevor, and this is Io non chiedo.
Che di moglie avevo affetto, che
Thank you so much. I'm really hot now. Hot, 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 hot. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm glad I can still speak as well. I've been practicing speaking after it, and it's it's a really tough aria. Thank you so much, everyone, for your kind comments. GM says, oh, my all-time favourite from Mozart. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. It's mine too. It's my favourite aria from Mozart. Philip says, we are so fortunate to have you, Chrissy, as our rare soprano. Oh, thank you, Philip, so much. Thank you. Philip says, we are so privileged to hear you sing on the night in Prague. Oh, it was 10 years ago. Yes, it was. Your voice has developed so much since then. Lovely as ever. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. And Nicola says, looking beautiful as always, very angelic today. And Orla says, you look amazing. Thank you so much. Anna says, sorry we're late on tonight, sounding beautiful. Thank you, Anna. Adrian says, simply well done. Bless you, Adrian. Thank you. Agatha says, how did you develop such effortless coloratura? I would say that's all thanks to Yelena Noskova and Jiří Kotoč. So Yelena, it was my repertoire and coach in the State Opera in Prague when I started as a young artist from the age of 20. And she really saw the coloratura that I had, which nobody else had found before. I knew I could sing high, but she was the one that really picked it out and introduced me to my amazing singing teacher, Jiří Kotoč. He's a legend. And they both worked very hard with me, and I worked very hard for many, many hours. They say 10,000 hours makes you a pro, and I must say I must have done a lot more than 10,000 hours practicing coloratura. So I wasn't this good back in the day when I first started 10 odd years ago, but it's getting better, and I'm finding it easier. So yeah, that's what I can say. It's mainly good teachers, I'd say. And Tessa says stunning. Amy says, you make it look so effortless. Oh, thank you. It doesn't feel effortless, trust me. My heart goes really fast. I feel like I'm sweating. It doesn't feel effortless, but thank you anyway. Ola says you sound fantastic too. And Kuha says bravo. Thank you, Kuha. And to Ginny and Tuomo, thank you. And Louisa to Another Universe. Oh, thank you so much. And David Rigsby says, wow, that G6. Oh, thank you. And Claudia says, thank you, Chrissy. That was beautiful. Claudia, I hope my Italian was good, because the rest of tonight, I think, it's all Italian now. So I'm all up down to you, Claudia. You have to be critique nicely. Alison says superb, thank you. And Philip says, wow, that was amazing. Trudy says that was so beautiful, a rare and lovely thing. We are honoured. Oh, thank you so much, Trudy and Trev. I feel like I need bed now after that aria. I'll just have some water. Angela says wonderful. Lynn says we are applauding. And Daphne says, wow, 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 so privileged to hear you sing this. This is your forte. Oh, thank you so much. And Nicola says, always a highlight of my Fridays. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who are watching. It means such a lot to me that you come and join us each week. It really does. We, as you know, we work so hard during the week. We don't have a day off. So tomorrow we usually crash. Tomorrow's our crash day. And we usually don't get up off the sofa all day long, and then we start again Sunday, starting to think of the next week ahead, and Monday to Friday I'm rehearsing every single day all the songs, especially Mozart. Mozart's been quite demanding this week, but I love Mozart, so it's wonderful to sing. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I need another drink. Ola says, molto bene, mi piace. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you. And Kate says, it's amazing that you can do what you can do with your breath. Oh, thank you. Again, that's another thing, constantly working on my breath. It's something that we all take for granted, but actually it's so vital to practice breathing, which, yeah, we all need to do. Right, so going on to The Marriage of Figaro, Le Nozze di Figaro. It's a comic opera in 4 acts. It's quite long. Composed in 1786, so before The Magic Flute. And he composed this with Lorenzo da Ponte, which they also did Don Giovanni together. And it premiered in Vienna in 1786 as well, in May. And this is called like The Mad Day, The Marriage of Figaro. It tells how the servants Figaro and Susanna succeed in getting married, foiling the efforts of their philandering employer Count Almaviva to seduce Susanna and teaching him a lesson in fidelity. Naughty Count. The opera is a cornerstone of the repertoire and appears constantly among the top 10 in opera, most performed operas in the world. I've never been in The Marriage of Figaro because I've never had the voice for The Marriage of Figaro yet, but I could maybe one day play Susanna because my soprano voice will get stronger, but obviously in my 20s I've been a coloratura because my lower notes are not strong enough, hence I've always done Queen of the Night and all the coloratura things, but maybe later in life I can sing Susanna. Anyway, so this is my first time singing The Marriage of Figaro. Basically, the plot is that from The Barber of Seville, which came out several years later, which obviously was done by Rossini, and it recounts a single day of madness in the palace of the Count Almaviva near Seville, in Spain. Rosina, who is now the Countess, Dr. Bartolo is seeking to revenge against Figaro for thwarting his plans to marry Rosina himself, and Count Almaviva has degenerated from the romantic youth of Barber, a tenor, into a scheming, bullying, skirtishing baritone. Having gratefully given Figaro a job as head of servant staff, he is now persistently trying to exercise his right to bed a servant girl on her wedding night. With Figaro's bride-to-be, Susanna, who is the Countess's maid, he keeps finding excuses to delay the civil part of the wedding of his 2 servants, which is arranged for that very day. Figaro, Susanna, and the Countess conspire to embarrass the Count and expose his scheming ways. He retaliates by trying to compel Figaro legally to marry a woman old enough to be his mother, but it turns out last minute that she really is his mother. Through Figaro's and Susanna's clever manipulations, through the Count's love for his Countess is finally restored, and that's the end of the opera. So that's the basic synopsis of the opera. So I'm going to sing Porgi Amor, and this is sung by the Countess, so I'm never going to be the Countess, but I thought I'd sing it for you anyway because it's very famous. This is for Lucy and Steve McDowell, and this is beginning in Act 2 in the Countess's boudoir as she laments about her husband's infidelity in this famous aria, Porgi Amor. Luckily, Susanna arrives to comfort her, explaining that the Count isn't trying to seduce her at all. He's just offering to pay her in return for her love. Don't know what's worse, actually. So this is the beautiful Porgi Amor. I hope you all enjoy. hope you enjoyed that very sad piece, but very beautiful, I hope. Kate says more and more sopranos tend to be cast as Cherubino. Yes, Cherubino. I have learnt Cherubino's role, but I'm not singing Cherubino's role today. But I did in Wonder Woman 1984, Voi che sapete. Slava did say if anybody does want Voi che sapete, we could always do it at the end. But he says no, he hasn't got it ready. Oh, we'll do it another time. I hope you all enjoyed that one. So the next part of what I'm going to sing is for Claudio Megoni in Italy, and this is in the garden of Count Almavier. And in order to tease Figaro, who thinks Susanna is cheating on him with the Count, Susanna urges the Count to come quickly to her. And this is Giunse al fine il momento, which is the recitative, and it's De Vieni. So I hope you all enjoy this one where Susanna is being a bit naughty with teasing Figaro, pretending to be with the Count.
Giunse al fine il momento che cadrò senza affanno in braccio al midol mio. Timide corre usciti dal mio petto, a turbar non venite il mio diletto. Oh, come par che all'amoroso fuoco l'amenità del loco la terra in ciel risponda, come la notte i furti miei seconda. Finché l'aria ancor bruna il mondo tace. Qui mormora il ruscello che scherza l'ora, che col dolce sussurro il cuore restaura, corrido di fioriti l'erba è fresca, ai piaceri d'amor cui tutto adesca. Vieni, bel mio, tra queste piante ascose. Vieni, vieni, ti fa fronte in corona.
you so much. That one is a bit of a low one, especially after doing all those high notes. So I hope you enjoyed the Susanna's aria, a little cheeky one. If you are enjoying this evening and would like to donate a virtual ticket towards our hard work and our concert, then there is a link just below me. We set this up back in July for people, for the audience to be able to donate something for watching our Friday Night Live concerts, and I can't thank you enough for your support, because you've literally kept us going. And subscribe to YouTube. Ding ding, here it is. So yeah, our YouTube channel is above. If you subscribe, you can get notifications of when I'm going live, or if I upload a new video, which we hope to do a lot more of. So the more subscriptions we get, the better, because it means I can grow my audience. So even if you can't donate a virtual ticket, just subscribing to my YouTube or my Facebook or Instagram means such a lot, as it all goes towards me as an artist. So thank you so much, and I can't thank you enough for all your kind donations. As I said, they've kept us going with no other income. They are our only income since July, so thank you so much. It means the world to us, it really does, and it means that we can do these concerts every week for you, so thank you. David says well done, and Yvonne, hello Yvonne, I didn't see you before now. Absolutely delightful, Christina. Thank you so much, Yvonne, and thank you to Tessa as well, and to Kuha, said that was such a lovely aria. Thank you so much, bless you. And Louisa, thank you so much. And Estella, sorry I didn't see yours either, thank you so much. So we've come to the end of La Nozze di Figaro, because they're the only backing tracks I could find. So again, if anyone knows anyone who nicely do me some more backing tracks. Kate says beautiful legato in De Vieni. Oh, thank you so much, thank you. And I hope, Claudio, you liked De Vieni for you as well, and my Italian was okay. So the next opera I'm going to bring you to, I'm taking you away from that opera house, and we're going to a different opera house now. One day soon, as we said, we're going to get the green screen behind me, and we can actually put me in an opera house, which would be quite fun. So Don Giovanni, I've done probably about 40 performances of Don Giovanni. Slava's sat through them all and knows Don Giovanni off by heart, inside out, back to front, because he used to sit in the stalls. I'm pointing that way because I'm, as if you're the audience, he's up there, usually sitting on the third row watching me. So yeah, Don Giovanni, I started doing this a few years ago in the Estates Theatre, which is where it premiered, where Mozart premiered it in 1787. It premiered, and it's still got his gold plaque where he stood on the stage and where he conducted Don Giovanni for the first time. So we used to do this every summer. Tessa and Austin, my auntie and uncle, came a few times, and a few other people I can't remember now, but mum's been, my mum's been as well, Slava's mum's been from Russia, to watch us. What did you, composer? Oh, Patrick Doyle, the composer who did Harry Potter movies. He came, he's Scottish, he came with his son, and of course I performed there with the Prague Shakespeare Company when we did Amadeus, and I played Caterina Cavalieri, Mozart's Muse, which was amazing. It was incredible to be with actors, musicians, and I was the only there was like a chorus, but I was the only singer. So that was amazing. So yes, so we bring you to Don Giovanni. So Don Giovanni is an opera in 2 acts. It's apart from Die Zauberflöte, the magic flute, this one is my favourite because I played it so many times and I just love it. And it's such a funny opera as well. It's got lots of humour in it, a bit like The Marriage of Figaro. It's also, the words were done by Lorenzo da Ponte, and it's based on the legends of course, Don Juan. And it's he's a fictional seducer by a Spanish one, and it premiered in the Prague Italian Opera House, the Estates Theatre, on the 29th of October 1787. Now, Mozart entered the work into his catalogue as an opera buffer, which, although sometimes classified as comic, it blends comedy, melodrama, and supernatural elements. So Don Giovanni is regarded as one of Mozart's greatest achievements and one of his greatest operas of all time. It's proved a fruitful subject for writers and philosophers, a staple of the standard operatic repertoire, and it's been described by the critic Fiona Maddox as one of Mozart's trio of masterpieces, with La Ponte, the writer. So Don Giovanni is a young, arrogant and sexually promiscuous nobleman, and he abuses and outrages everyone else in the cast, and he encounters something that he cannot kill, beat up, dodge or outwit, which is the ghost of Donna Anna's father, who he killed. So yes, I always played Selina because that's what I played. Donna Anna and Donna Elvira are characters that are for older women. So I always played Selina, which is a fun, light character, a young girl who's just about to get married to her wonderful love Mazzetto, and Don Giovanni tries to take her away and have his way with her. But before he does that, Donna Elvira comes on stage and she warns Selina about Don Giovanni and says, do not go with him. So this is for Tuomo Rinto Opas. This is A Fugil Traditor. And Donna Elvira is a noble woman. She's been seduced by Don Giovanni already and abandoned by him. She's still in love with him. Silly, but that's what she is. Not silly, it's just she's still in love, sorry. After Don Giovanni succeeds in convincing Zelina just before this happens that he really loves her, he begins to take her away, and Donna Anna intervenes at this point. So Don Giovanni's over on that part of the stage. Zelina was over that side, and I'm Donna Anna trying to stop Zelina going off with Don Giovanni, telling him he's a very bad influence. So this is A Fuggi il Traditor. I sung this in Interlude in Prague. I'll speak about Interlude in Prague after. It's a film, British film. So yes, I hope you enjoy this one.
A fuggi traditor, non ho lascia più dir, e labbra mentitor fallace ciglio. Da me tormenti para, a creda quel cor e nasce tuo timor dal mio periglio. A fuggi, fuggi, a fuggi traditor, non lo lascia più dir, e labbra mentitor fallace ciglio, e labbra menti fallace ciglio, sei fallace ciglio.
I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed that quick one. It's a very dramatic piece, but it's great fun to sing. It's quite there in your face. Kenneth says, "Awesome! I'll have to watch the beginning on replay due to meetings." Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Thank you so much for watching. So the next bit of the opera. After this, Zelina does go off with Don Giovanni. Oh, thank you, Tuomo. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. So Donna Elvira rushes out. Obviously, while she's singing, Don Giovanni's like, "No, don't worry, I'm fine. I really love you. Don't listen to her. She's just a crazy, loved-up woman. She's obsessed with me." And Zelina believes him, but she still loves Mazzetto, so she doesn't want to give up on Mazzetto either, but she's kind of attracted to a very rich man. You know, he's rich. He could give her a lifestyle that she could never have, and she's kind of flattered that this man would fall for her. So she kind of goes off with him. And then Donna Anna, this next aria is for Tessa and Austin. I was going to do an aria from Zelina for Tessa and Austin because they came to watch me. Sorry? Oh, and Jane and Richard, yeah. So this is for Tessa, Austin, Jane and Richard. And this is Donna Anna. So she's a noblewoman that also Don Giovanni took advantage of. And they got caught, and then he killed her father. So now she wants revenge. And she has a fiancé called Don Ottavio, who is the tenor in the opera. And as Don Giovanni leaves, Donna Anna suddenly recognizes him as her father's murderer and tells Don Ottavio the story of his intrusion, claiming that she was deceived at first because she was expecting a night visit from Don Ottavio himself, but managed to fight Don Giovanni off after discovering he was the imposter. So he didn't get to sleep with her. But because he ran out, the father caught him and he kills the father. She repeats her demand that he avenge her, Don Ottavio avenge her, and points out that he'll be avenging himself as well. So she's telling Don Ottavio to go and kill Don Giovanni. And Osai chi l'onore means now you know who wanted to rob me of my honour. So I hope you all enjoy this one from Donna Anna.
Sai che l'onore rabemme mi volse, che fa traditore, che il padre mi tolse, vendetta ti chiedo, la chiede tu coperto il terreno, si rende la guida giusto furor, or sai che l'onore rabemme a me volse, che fa traditore, che il padre mi tolse, vendetta ti chiedo, la chiede tu la chiede il tuo cor, ravenda la pianga, remare de sangue, vendetta ti chiedo, la chiede tu la chiede il tuo cor, vendetta ti chiede, la chiede il tuo cor, vendetta ti chiede, la chiede il tuo cor, 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 vendetta ti chiede, la chiede il tuo
Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That one's quite a difficult one for my voice because it's for a dramatic soprano, and that is not what I am. So I hope you enjoyed that one anyway, and could see how cross I was being Donna Anna. I'll just have some water. Yes, Kate says, hopefully Butty is going to come on today. Yes, it is next. Nikki says, oh my gosh, so proud to hear you singing amazingly beautiful, clever songs that we can. Your colorature voice is so pretty and clever and unique. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Bless you. And Ginny says, excellent. Agatha says, beautiful. And Tessa says, thank you. Such wonderful memories. It was, we had the pizza, didn't we, outside afterwards. It was wonderful because the operas didn't, or Don Giovanni, whenever I played it, didn't finish till around 11. But the pizzeria, which was around the corner, was open till midnight. So we all went there afterwards and had some Prosecco, and yeah, it was lovely. So basically, after this, they nearly catch him. All of them nearly catch him, but actually, it's his servant that they nearly catch. But this, oh Batti Batti o bel Mazzetto. This is for Steve Riesbeck. I don't know if Steve is watching actually today, but this is for Steve anyway. Louis says Popoli di Tessalia. Are you asking if I've sung it already? Yes, I have sung it already. It's number 3. 4. It's number 4. Is it? Oh, number 4. It's number 4 in tonight's concert. So if you want to go backwards, you'll be able to watch Popoli di Tessalia. So I hope you I hope you enjoyed that. And David says tonal perfection on D4. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So this is Batti Batti. Of course, I loved playing Zelina. So this part in the opera, Mazzetto's really cross with Zelina because he's found out that she's been flirting with Don Giovanni, and he thinks that she likes him. So he's really cross with her because he's like, yeah, but we're getting married. You're my bride. You're meant to be my wife today. And she's basically comes back with him with all her bridesmaids and says, please, Mazzetto, I love you. I'll always love you. I didn't do anything with him. I'm innocent. Beat me. And basically telling him, don't worry, I absolutely love you. So Zelina is a peasant girl and she's Mazzetto's fiancée. And yeah, she just wants to tell Mazzetto that she loves him. And Claudia says, wonderful way to spend Friday evening. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Loving hearing your voice. Thank you, Claudia. Lots of love to you and Simon. This is Batti Batti.
Batti, batti, o bel Mazzetto, la tua povera Zelina, starò qui come agnellina, le tue botte ad aspettar. Batti, batti, la tua Zelina, starò qui, le tue botte ad aspettar. Lascerò strozzarmi il crine, lascerò cavarmi gli occhi e le correte mani e lieta poi saprò baciar, saprò baciar, saprò baciar. Batti, batti, o bel Mazzetto, la tua povera Zelina, starò qui come agnellina, le tue botte ad aspettar. O bel Mazzetto, batti, batti, starò qui, le tue botte ad aspettar. Ah, lo vedo, non hai cuore, non hai cuore, io lo vedo, non hai cuore. Pace, pace, oh vita mia, pace, pace, oh vita mia, in contenti ed allegria, notte ti vogliam passar, notte ti vogliam passar, notte ti vogliam passar, notte ti vogliam passar. Pace, pace, oh vita mia, pace, pace, oh vita mia, in contenti ed allegria, notte di vogliam passar. Sì, notte di vogliam passar. Sì,
I hope you enjoyed that one. I absolutely loved singing and playing the role of Selina. It was a wonderful, wonderful period, and I hope that I can do it again in Prague again. Yeah, it was wonderful. But the next one is also Selina's aria. Funny little fact about this one, well, not fact, just what happened. So after about 35 performances of this role, I had Slava backstage with me for... This is the first time. So usually Slava's never allowed backstage of the opera with me in my dressing room because I don't like distraction. But because I'd sung it so much, and Slav was like, oh, Chrissy, I've watched 35 performances, or maybe it was more. I really don't want to watch it again. And I'd been doing it back to back. Okay, you weren't like that. Okay, you were just like, we were chatting. We were chatting about life, and I think we were thinking about moving to the UK and stuff. So we had lots of stuff on our minds. So, oh, thank you, Claudio. He says, excellent acting and Italian diction. Thank you, Claudio. Thank you. Grazie. So we were backstage chatting, and because I'd done so many performances of Don Giovanni, and I knew Selina back to front, inside out, I thought, well, there's no harm in Slava coming backstage and we just chatting in between when I go on stage. So I come back from some act. It's Act 2, isn't it? In Act 2, I've come back from an ensemble bit, and my next aria is Vedrai Carino, which is when Mazzetto's been beaten up. He's on the floor. I meant to come in and find him and speak or do a recitative of basically, oh, Mazzetto, and I sing to him. So we're chatting away. Suddenly I get the call, Selina to the stage. I run to the stage. I get my little lamp because I'm meant to go across the stage, stage left to stage right with this lamp, looking for Mazzetto because I hear him. Then suddenly I see him. I run down to the stage and the orchestra conductor's doing this, and I start, and then everything goes blank and I cannot remember my words. And I get down to Mazzetto. The guy who's playing Mazzetto is trying to sort of whisper the words in and the tune into my ears. Even the conductor's trying to like prompt me. Nothing. Literally nothing. My whole brain was blank. All I could see was like white. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I just made up some gibberish. And then I just kept looking at the conductor to say, come on, start. And eventually he did start the aria. So today I'm just going to do the aria. So this is Vedrai Carino. I thought you might like that fun little funny bit. Anyway, this is for Nick Mudd, and this is Vedrai Carino. So this is after Mazzetto's been beaten up by Don Giovanni, who's disguised as Leporello. Selina finds him and asks what happened, which I didn't know what I was saying, but I usually do. He replies that Leporello beat him up, and Selina promises to soothe his wounds with her love. So I hope you all enjoyed. This is the last song of this evening, so I hope you all have enjoyed this evening. And if you'd like me to sing any more from this evening, maybe one or two, just write on just write. What's it called? Just comments. Write on the comments, and I will sing whatever you like me to sing from tonight again. But this is Vedrai Carino.
Vedrai Carino, se buonino, che bel rimedio ti voglio dar. sentilo battere. Toccami qua, sentilo battere, sentilo battere. Toccami qua, sentilo battere, sentilo battere, sentilo battere, toccami qua, qua, sentilo battere, toccami qua, toccami qua, toccami toccami qua.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that one. Amy says, so is Sla... Oh, no, you've gone back. Where are we going? And Kenneth, Alison, magic flute again, if possible. And Slava has been banned from backstage forevermore. Just too big a distraction to your wife. It's very true, Kenneth. Amy says, would love to hear Queen of the Night again. Oh, pick the difficult ones. Graham says, thank you for a magical evening. Take care. Thank you, Graham, so much. Any song would be lovely to hear again from Nino. Trudy says, this has been a wonderful evening, Chrissy. And although we always love hearing you sing, perhaps after so many challenging arias, you should rest and have a lovely dinner with Mumsy and Slava. Oh, thank you, Trudy and Trev. Bless you. Amy says, so is Slava allowed backstage again anymore? Nope, he's not. Since that day, he's never been backstage again, because I just said, I obviously get too distracted if I'm not focused on my character and focused on the part. Even in a normal concert setting, Slava's not allowed backstage anymore, unfortunately. Poor Slava. He's allowed pre-concert, he said. He said, pre-concert I am. Graham says, Queen of the Night, please. William says, this went by too fast. Oh, thank you, William. Thank you so much. Susan Foster. Hi, Susan. Wonderful concert, Christina. Thank you so much. And Tuomo and David Rigsby said, tremendous. Amy says, sorry, can go back and listen to it. Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, I'm sure I can sing it again. Queen of the Night, William. Claudio says, bis, bis, bis. Thank you, Chrissy. It was a wonderful evening. Give my love to Mum. I will, Claudia, and thank you. She's doing a lot better now. As I said, though, she does look like the Incredible Hulk. If anyone knows what that is, she's completely green. But she is in a lot better spirits now, so that's a good thing. Philip says, magnificent concert, Chrissy. We love seeing and hearing you sing opera. Thank you so much. Bless you. And Louis says, I was here late, but I need to ask, have you sung De Höllerrache? Yes, I did sing De Höllerrache. I'm sure I can sing it again. Yes, Slav. Oh, yes. The backing tracks for Don Giovanni that I just did were from Interlude in Prague, the film. I sang the main. I was the main voice of the main actress. So if you can watch the film, look up Interlude in Prague. It's a British film with Samantha. What's her name? Samantha Barks, yeah. So Samantha Barks is lovely. I did taught her a bit of opera, which was quite fun. So if you want to watch Interlude in Prague, it's all about Mozart, set in Prague, obviously, and James Purefoy, he also is an actor in it, and I am the voice of the main actress. So when you hear this blonde, she's blonde, she's not Samantha Barks. Samantha Barks was like the other actress. This is the main actress, So all these songs came from there. Oops. And there's an album as well on iTunes called Interlude in Prague. And of course I'm on that as well. And that was with Hybrid. And of course Voi che sapete was then chosen from that to be on Wonder Woman 1984. So if you haven't seen Wonder Woman yet, go download it, see it. I come in 57 minutes in. For 2 or 3 minutes you'll hear me sing, which is amazing. Never thought I'd be on a Hollywood film, but that's amazing. Hopefully more to come. Louisa says, thank you so much, Chrissy, for a truly wonderful evening. Angela says, you're a truly wonderful singer. Thank you so much. And Alison says, have you ever sung the Puccini arias? Yes, I'm singing Puccini on The Sound of Italy, which is coming up next month. I'm going to do a few different, it's going to be a mix of Andrea Bocelli kind of music and Puccini, all Italian. So just a whole evening of Italian music, which would be wonderful. Mike says, thank you, lovely Chrissy. Operas were rare for me coming back from rock, pop and Motown era. I still enjoyed your stunning show and amazed at your incredible musical versatility. See you again soon. Thank you so much, Mike and Mary. Bless you both. So without further ado, I guess I should sing Queen of the Night again. I'll have a bit of water and then I'll say goodbye. Okay.
Kocht in meinen Herzen Tod und Verzweiflung, Tod und Verzweiflung fremdet mich hier. Fühlt nicht durch dich, zerreißt Todesschmerzen, zerreißt Todesschmerzen. So bist du so bist du meine Tochter immer mehr. Meine Tochter nimmer mehr. Verstoßen sei auf ewig, verlassen sei auf ewig, zertrümmert sein auf ewig, alle Bande der Natur. Verstoßen, verlassen und zertrümmert alle Bande der Natur.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I'm boiling now. This room is now no longer freezing cold, but boiling is like I've done a whole marathon. Well done, Chris. You deserve that sofa. Oh, no, sorry, you're going back up again. Nino says, thank you so much for a wonderful evening. It's such a pleasure to hear your amazing voice in some of the greatest arias there are. Thank you so much. Agatha says, thank you for sharing your voice. Bless you, Agatha. Thank you so much. Louise says, brava. Thank you, Louise. And Tessa, thank you. And Kenneth, thank you so much. Philip says, well done, Chrissy. You deserve that all-day sofa tomorrow. Love to you all, Philip and Philippa. Thank you so much, both of you. We're sending you our love too. Louise is clapping. Two or more, thank you. David Rigsby, top of the F6 register, incredible, thank you. Erica Burrows, thank you so much, says, wonderful hearing this. Thank you for singing for us. And Michael, I can't hardly wait to get home and listen without distraction. You're such a blessing. Thank you, Michael, that's so kind of you. Bless you all. Amy says, flawless. Thank you. I was a bit worried about singing it twice, but at least I know I can. I know I can now. Thank you so much for a lovely evening. Thank you, Amy, and to Philip, thank you so much, and Lynn as well, thank you. I can't thank you enough for your kindness and for joining me each and every Friday. It's been an absolute pleasure to sing Mozart, to sing what I usually do. It's wonderful, thank you. And Jane says, thank you for a lovely evening. Thank you, Jane and Richard. We're thinking of you, Jane, as well, sending you our love and our sympathy through all you've been through this week. And saying hello to Megan and Ava and Ruby. I did have a few people written down here. One second. To Ginny as well, and to Dorothy Double, Lucy, Yada, Radim and Monica in Prague, to Miguel and Assel and Enzo in Prague, to Richard Hein. He was the conductor. He is the conductor still at the State Opera, but he's the first conductor. He's an amazing conductor, amazing man. It was his birthday yesterday. So happy birthday again to you, Richard, and thank you so much for all you've taught me over the years. Hi to Claudia and Simon. Obviously, hello to Jiří Kotoch and Jelena Noskova, to Susan Osborne, to Linda Reich and Sam and Joel. Thank you so much for watching and for all your kind donations and your generosity. If you would like to donate a virtual ticket for tonight's concert that we've put on, the link will be below here. And I hope you enjoyed the beginning of it. We've decided to start each concert with kind of a musical interlude. And this week we chose the end of The Marriage of Figaro. So I hope you enjoyed that, listening to that before we started this evening. And if you like that idea, I wanted to we wanted the idea that you're in a theatre and you can hear music, whether it be opera, Celine Dion night, whatever it is. We'd like to have this thank you for waiting, or we'll be with you shortly bit, to be kind of more like an overture section. So if you like that you've got time to go and get drinks and things, do let me know. And we'll do more of that. Next week is Celine Dion, so that's a real change from opera. So I hope you'll all join me next Friday for Celine Dion evening. I'll be singing all of her greatest hits, including My Heart Will Go On. Oh, Sarah says there'll be a fight for who will request My Heart Will Go On. Let me see. If you want My Heart Will Go On, let's see how quickly you request it. And the first person to request it, I will dedicate it to you. And any other Celine Dion songs you would like me to sing, please get in touch with me. Any birthdays or anniversaries, please do let me know. Thank you so much, everyone, again, for always making my Fridays a bit brighter. And bye to Mum. We love you so much, Mum in Russia. Thank you so much for watching. Kuha says, I love the musical interlude. This really sets the tone. Oh, amazing. And Kenneth says, I'm there. Brilliant. So yes, do join us next Friday for Celine Dion. I hope I can lift your spirits next week as well, after all this rubbish news we've been having to deal with the pandemic. But I hope that I can lift the end of the week for you and take you into a happy weekend. So sending you all our love. I can't thank you enough for joining us each week. You are literally keeping us going emotionally, financially, just solely. Like, you are wonderful. I can't thank you enough for being our online family. So can't wait to sing to you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do keep safe and keep well, keep healthy, keep loving each other. And I can't wait to sing to you all next week with all our love and hugs and kisses. We wish you a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week ahead, and we'll see you next Friday for Celine Dion. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, Louise says, you're wonderful. Thank you for sharing your magical healing power of art. Thank you so much. And Daphne, this was truly a special concert. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you to you all. Bless you. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And I can't wait to sing to you next Friday at 6 o'clock, Celine Dion. So do send me your requests. My heart will go on. Let's see who sends it first. Lots of love. God bless. Bye.